And then this is again like 50s, 1950s small town with Namek and Feora, and they're like these crazy China aliens. These are some of the great, I love these shots of Henry with that little shine in the S. And he's kind of just trying to get everyone to like lock their doors and hide because this is not, you know, he doesn't want anyone to get hurt. And so these were the DoD little birds that we had with our like, with Chris's like, what do you call them? You know, his like special forces guys on them. And then the A-10s, the Warthogs, which are amazing. We did a bunch of, looked at a bunch of video and saw a bunch of tests with the 20 millimeter Gatling guns in the front and how they operated, and they're really quite scary and powerful pieces of equipment. But this is you know, the sort of this little war sequence, and you can see it's cool to see like how they physically confront these planes. Now, like we were saying, like we don't know that they. And when we were talking about it earlier, we were like, I'm not sure if Namek or Feora know how to fly necessarily, know how to jump. But I don't know that they know how to, like, they could change direction in the air. Like, that's a thing you have to learn, I think, with a little more practice. And Superman kind of had to do that. There's a small advantage, yeah. Trying to remember, we shot, okay, so this IHOP, the interior was shot in, oh, there was the hot dog truck just went by in the background, but the interior of this IHOP we shot in Vancouver, and that close-up we shot in at the real IHOP in Illinois. So there was like a lot of mixing here. This was a set we built inside in Illinois. And that was like one of the first images I shot with my Polaroid camera. I shot an image of him against the safe. I think Clay shot the actual photo that we released of Superman against the safe, you know, with sparks. And it was just like a cool image of Superman. It was like our teaser, I think one of our first teaser images or in production images that we had, and it really was. I thought it was really quite cool. It kind of, I love this idea, you know, just as an image of him against, you know, half destroyed safe. See, and this was the stuff that we really had to like, we R&D'd this really carefully, and Damon did a lot of like, the idea that we had like, it was like some wire work and some just like, you know, the actor would roll out of the way and then we'd mime that there was like a, you know, someone there. And it was really cool to see it come together just as we planned, but it was tricky on the day, as I said. This is cool. There's a lot of, you know, going with the like with the SEAL team or whatever they are. I think we had to create a branch. Like these are, I think, Air Force guys, but it's cool. It's Ben. Ben is a friend of ours, and he was a Navy SEAL and came and worked with us on this movie. And ended up having to do a little bit of acting, and did a good job of it. This right here, I thought was really nicely done. It's a CG shot of the helicopter crashing. It really feels good. The rotors like pounding into the ground and stuff. And this sequence I really enjoy. This is like what it would be like, I think, to fight, for humans to fight, you know, someone with like pure skill set. You know, you can see it's like not a thing you could do. You know, you think about how you have to interact with a superhero of that strength, you know, against like what I would say is just a normal person, and it's not going to work out. And that's the thing with Chris's character here. Like when he stands off with her, he's just a super brave thing, because I think he knows that like if the guns aren't going to hurt her, then I don't think anything else is. And there's this weird, I think, sort of mutual admiration. I think her view of Chris is that he's, you know, he's a human, but he's showing like what I would say is intense bravery. So she has a team of respect for that. She has some sort of cryptic warrior ethos, you know, like, which is fun. And then we have, you know, her helmet gets a little messed up, and he gets clobbered by a freight car. Now, I mean, the truth is, even this locomotive engine. So it was cool because we built this. We ended up building this locomotive engine and putting it in the Sears there. I think we built that Sears because they were a partner, and I really wanted them because I felt they really kind of helped with making sure you could see the taco truck back there again, driving around. It was like on its way, I guess, to Smallville. That was the Easter egg the visual effects guys kept. But they sort of planned it out so it would arrive at the right time. The hot dog truck. Did I say taco truck? There's a taco truck in Army of the Dead. So we're talking about taco trucks, but this is a hot dog truck. This is a Superman stepping out from behind the car shot. I was puppeting the cape for this shot. I remember it quite well. So I was there with that's me kind of swishing the cape in front of the camera, you know, trying to get it the right cape acting. Clearly, you know, I think these guys saw that he was fighting against them and that he's not an enemy. And so he's going to acquiesce to the soldiers are letting him pass. And then Chris has this moment with him where he realizes that he is an ally, which was a nice working out. And then I think from this point on, you know, Chris is down with the cause as far as whatever, you know, Superman is there to help. This is the what I was talking about before, where the truck was in. We had to put the truck in the house, and we had these images that we had created of sort of memories of Clark's life. We had in these photo albums, and those were fun to shoot. We shot them in pre-production. You know, we actually shot those with Kevin. You know. And then I think we got a couple shots that he had sent us just from his life of him fishing. So those were I was grateful to have those because, you know, they really gave a little bit of context for you know, what their lives together might have been like, and what, you know, classically how, you know, you'd imagine your father in these kind of iconic images, you know.